understand what was he doing. Why did he have those tunnels? He was providing these honeypots, these ladies, so that the CIA could then have some dirt, and they all work together. It's all a big old connection. That's why, of course, Epstein supposedly killed himself in a max security, and their cameras weren't on, supposedly. Again, questioning everything, guys. So again, I was able to see things firsthand at the Playboy Mansion. It was very, very, very strange for me. At that moment, when I started going to the Playboy Mansion, because it was for a few years that I was going out there, I never had even smoked weed. So drugs to me, I was like, I had no clue. Now looking back, and now I'll tell you, because my bail bonds have made me seen a lot of things, I can distinguish when someone is on drugs now or is using some sort of substance or something like that. I'm able to see it, or even their energy's off, right? And yeah, all their energy was completely off. I mean, I was rubbing elbows with every celebrity you can think of. I'll attach some pictures. Yeah, again, we were programmed to accept all this, and that it was acceptable because it was Hugh Hefner, and it was like everybody wanted to be on that magazine because it was classy. Well, you tell me how classy it is if they featured a young Brooke Shields, age 10, in the magazine, naked. That's what he did, and they accepted it. People accepted having a naked child looking with full makeup in a gentleman's magazine, and it was accepted, and it was okay. We accepted it. We were conditioned for all of that. So it's time to wake up, guys. It's time to put a stop, because if we get out of this quarantine and you guys all go back to the same, which is not going to be possible, it's not going to be possible. But if you choose to look the other way, then you're going to the bad side, the dark side, because you are allowing it. It's up to us to put a stop to it. Let's stop. If we see something going on, make a call. Do something about it. Those are our children that are being hurt. And I've shared so much of what they're doing to these children right now, underground, and they're saving them right now. Are we going to save them all? We could do it, but we have to take a stand and stop adoring these people that are all about this. Why do you think they want all these refugees around us? All these political people. Why do you think they're always about, let's find the refugees, let's help them, let's let them in? You know why? Because most of them don't have parents, most of those kids, and they get to pick whatever kid they want. That's what happens. It's real, guys. You cannot look the other way anymore. There's a video that I shared, why is the red pill getting bigger and bigger? It's because we've allowed all this stuff to stack on, and we're allowing it. And it's time to wake up. So open your eyes, question everything. And let's not allow this to happen to our children.
Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory go to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and that taught us His truth, among many other things. And salutations to the sincere Achim out there that are doing the work. That's lucky for going up and down the screen. You have the apostles. And salutations for the sincere Achim out there that are doing the work and that believe in Yahweh Basham Yahshai, and to the few sincere sisters out there, and also Shalom. Yeah, like I just played a clip. You see, what the devil, Esau, Edom is doing in this earth, man. You saw the likes of Hugh Hefner, Jack Nicholson, Leonardo DiCaprio. You see a lot of crazy stuff with him. And also Leonardo DiCaprio also has a picture with, some baby in a bottle, man. Let me just see if I can find it. Like this, a pickled baby, basically, man. Some crazy stuff. But these people, in the industry, they do all types of crazy stuff, man, to remain their positions, of fame. This is crazy stuff, man. About these, so-called elites, that are ruling right now, or the people that are, the 1%, as they call them. They are at the top and doing all types of wickedness to appease these demons, man, to serve Satan, and they traffic all these children, and that's why you have a lot of missing children up there, man. You see, missing persons number, you will say, under Satan's authority, man. Hundreds of thousands of people go missing every year. Why, man? According to the FBA data. So the Alphabet boys keep, numbers of the people that end up missing, basically ending up in people's basements, or on the chopping block to sacrifice them. That's just what it is, man. In 2020, more than 540,000 people went missing, including more than 340,000 juveniles, according to the data. So you see, this is what these people are doing, man. This is just 1 year, you know. And if you take a look at this, how many missing persons are never found in the USA? According to the National Missing and Unidentified Persons (NUM-US) database, which is funded by the U.S. Department of Justice, more than 600,000 persons of all ages go missing every year, and approximately 4,400 unidentified bodies are recovered every year. Bodies, but how many people really come back? So this even says 600,000, man, you know, but still up there you see 340,000 juveniles, and it's crazy, man. So this is Esau's system, man, where your children are not safe. And of course, if you believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's something else. But if you take a look at the whole situation of these devils, man, this current rulership, and how many children end up missing, they even make series about it, man. And you see it in the movies and all that, man. Can you imagine that, man? That is basically being normalized. You're being desensitized by, these by being confronted with certain images and certain, scenarios. So you're like, oh yeah, this is basically normal. It ain't normal, man. You know. Jump in Joel 3 verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given the boy for an harlot, and sold the girl for wine that they might drink. So they're giving the boy for a harlot, man. So think about that, man. They doing all types of sodomy with little boys. You saw Brooke Shields also. They always want them children to do their wicked acts with, man. You're supposed to wait, to she's well developed. Of course, back in the days, as there are laws, man. A lot of people jumped on us for reading out of the law, because we bring out the truth and people can't handle it, man. That's basically what it is. They're too emotional, but yet, why don't you jump on the likes of your favorite Hollywood actors that are caught in this whole thing with with Epstein, and not only him, also with Weinstein, man. All of them Steens, man. All of them small hats, the small hat people, with a can opener noses, So you already know who's behind this, man. Who's about trafficking. Speaking about that, let me jump into that as well. In Revelation 18, verse 6, and Babylon's going to be destroyed, man. It's going to be in in an hour, this is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. And the Most High got, chariots coming for the ones who are of the elect. And, if you ain't of the elect, you're going to be blasted up with with them damn sodomites, pedophiles, all them filthy people, man. So let me read Revelation 18 and 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. And that's going to be America, man. You already saw that, with them ships that were at the coast of Babylon. So all of them storehouses shall be empty, man. There will come a time where the grinding will cease. Hollywood and all that, their fanciness will go out the window, because it ain't that fancy, man. Although all that glitter is not gold, man. If I'm saying it correct, but you know what I mean. It ain't all beautiful out there, man. It's a damn lie, man. To the media, which is named after, someone that is deified as the elder Menatazakba, but in, the elder Menatazakba, when in that word, to deify someone is to make him like unto a god, man, basically. So all these idols, which, we are forbidden to have idols. And you can also idolize these celebrities, man, which we shouldn't, because they all a bunch of baby eating, adrenochrome drinking, raping, and I mean them them boys and them underage, them small, them babies and toddlers, man. That's what they do, man. They make songs like "Yummy" and all that. Like you have Justin Bieber, you have a lot of people that that order these underage boys, especially them, like pizza, man, hence Pizzagate, man, or out of a restaurant, and even stumbled upon something of ASOS that also went in. I was also thinking about, when I saw this, man, like, what the hell is going on? You see this jacket, you see the price here, it went from 13,924 5 cents to 8,473 and 42 cents. That's still crazy as hell, man. You can also go into the put it in the basket or whatever. And if you take a look at this, if you go to the site, to the website for the same jacket, it is normally 73 and now it's 20. But a lot of things, you had these cabinets that also were sold, and it went into them pedophile rings, man. So this also triggered something in me, like, hey, this is something that it ain't, it looks fishy to me, man. And you can look this up for yourself. You see these cabinets for 13,000 and all that, crazy cabinets. And of course you have Esau, his fact checkers, saying like, yeah, it's a bunch of conspiracy. Y'all a bunch of pedophiles and you can't hide no more, man, because the Most High is exposing all y'all, man. And that's just what it is, man. All y'all devils are being exposed, man. It's Mark 4:22. For there's nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. And everything that these devils are doing are is coming to the surface, man. Jeremiah 49. Let me see. Salachia, it's not 49. It is 43, if I'm correct. Let me jump in it. Let me take a look. Let me look here. Yeah, it is 49. Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. So everything, man, Esau's being made bare into the world, for the wicked, satanic pedophile that he is, man. And then he has the audacity to call, the men of the Lord a bunch of pedophiles while we break down the law to you, man. So, but that's his job, to be a slanderer, because that's why he is the devil. The word devil goes to diabolos, which means prone to slander, being a slanderer, a damn liar, and a calumniator. That's one that knowingly comes with false charges, man, to defame you. And one that is opposing the will of the Heavenly Father and, chooses to side with Satan. So, they are the children of disobedience, which disobedience goes into, if you go to Ephesians 2, verse 2, the word disobedience, the children of disobedience, which are these devils now, man. They are the ones that are going against the divine will, which the disobedience breaks down to that, going against the divine will. So against the Heavenly Father, man, against Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. They want to, they try to outdo the Most High, which is not, you can't do that, man. But his wicked heart, he is deceived himself, man. This devil, man. The things of Esau are how is these? Let me just jump in it. Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Y'all Caucasians, mountain dwellers, man. Caucasus Mountains, Caucasians. They nomen, man. So, or omen. It is what the name is, what they are, man. Nomen. If I'm correct, nomen, omen. You can look it up. But it shows what these devils are all about. Whose habitation is high. That's why they like everything to be, going way up there, man. 23 stories high, or even more than that, man. That's insane, man. Makes no damn sense. Whose habitation is high, and also, of course, in the spirit, man, because the spirit is lifted up. That said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord. You will be cut off, man. And jump to, let me just keep reading. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Slack it, my screen is messed up. Let me do this. Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? And Esau's a greedy bastard, man. He takes everything for himself, man. You know. And if he wants something, he gonna overcharge you with it. He gonna steal your things, or make you labor so much and for way below your basically the wage that you should earn. But hey, that's part of the curses too, man. By the sweat of our brow, we're getting our bread, and we're subject unto payments. Baruch 3 and 8. Haggai for correct 1 and 6. You know, you're all out there grinding, but we bring in little, man, because these devils are at the top right now. Verse 6? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? So this is all part of the things that that you see going on in the world right now. Esau being exposed, their own thorns falling upon himself, and etc., man. But let me go to they're being exposed left and right, man. For you saw the video, most likely there was an Edomite female that was exposing all that, man. How Hugh Hefner, which he had a buddy, which did experiments on children, and that those experiments were the foundation of y'all, of basically of this system's their sex education, man. All with it's Esau, his roots. This man is evil, man. So Revelation 18 and 12 to go there. So Revelation 18 verse 11, and the merchant of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. So it's going to be wrathful for Babylon, man, because the iniquity of Babylon has reached, to the heavens, man. And the Most High is going to deal with her, and she's no longer going to be a virgin, since like the scriptures say, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. So you're gonna get what you deserve, man. And there's a lot of bloodshed in Babylon that they still need to pay for, man. If you take a look at the Reubenites and the Gadites, the so-called Native Americans, what they did to our people, during slavery, time of segregation, even until this day, man, shooting up people up in the streets, man, framing them, and ending up in jailhouses to work for nothing, That's why you have the 13th, man, the 13th Amendment, which still allows slavery to be legal, if it's for a penalty of crime, man. So if Esau frames you, you can end up in the system, man. And a lot of people invest in it and make, they become wealthy, man. So the merchants of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thionine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. That is what is found in this hellhole, man. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all, because it's going to be made desolate, and they're going to pay for everything, what they have done, man. If you can read down, you can see that, you see the blood of the prophets are there, man. So that's how you know that the prophets are there, man. Because it started there. Don't forget, man. You have a lot of people that are in so-called Africa that come up proud, but where did the truth come up, man, and come out? It was the elders, man. Albert Bivens and the elder Albert Bivens, so like, and the other elders, that sparked the elders that are now the apostles of Great Millstone, man. And here we are, we're hearing this word, man, this truth, man, to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me jump into something else. This is Ezekiel 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, and there's no secret that they can hide from thee. Because, this devil, he has his technology and all that, but he ain't got no, he's not way up there anymore, man. Because he been found out. Because the Most High, he revealed his secrets into the servants, his prophets, man. So we got the inside info. We know what's going on, man. We know how it's going to end. That's why these devils are doing the best to hide everything, our history, and the Most High, he found them out, man. So this whole thing is part of the past. Esau's been found out. He's being exposed for his shame shall cover him, man. You know, with thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten the riches and gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. So, and that's what got them like, hey, that Second Thessalonians, they think that they are the Most High, as it goes into as well. But let me just start, go on with this, to the word traffic. It's merchandise, traffic, trade. And if you look up the word traffic, it goes into, trade, or a deal or trade in something illegal, trade, deal, do business, peddle, bargain, and he was, into human trafficking. Here in the Dutch it says mensenhandel, which is mensen is people, and handel is traffic. So that is human trafficking. And if you go on to look up human trafficking involves the use of force, fraud. Oh yeah, you can be a star, and all that. That's what they do. All these Disney children, and Disney kids, as they call them, they all messed up, man. Because they do all types of crazy stuff to them, man. Look at Britney Spears. She wanted to shave off her hair and she did, because they were touching her hair, and she didn't like it. They were raping her left and right, man. And all these, even, if the Pussycat Dolls, the name already says it, man. They're a bunch of dolls to play with, man. Because the elites are sharing them left and right, and one of them was exposing them. So a lot of these singers and all these entertainers, if someone comes to you and you are the one that is in control, basically, of the media and etc., you're gonna touch whatever comes in front of your desk, man. If she be looking good. So these females been through a lot of things, man. That's why these females that are in the industry, the scriptures say, stay away from such females, man, because they are made to seduce men, or they are trained to seduce men. They do all types of wickedness, man. So again, so human trafficking involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion to obtain some type of labor or commercial sex act. They have it, man. It goes into sexual exploitation and all that, man. You see, in human trafficking, a lot of these court systems, they are covering each other up, man. Especially with these pedophile rings. You have here the minister of the ex-minister of justice and what was it in health? If I'm correct, it's justice. Grapperhaus, or the former minister of justice. He was just protecting them, man. He got across, there were people that were saying like, hey, there are pedophile manuals floating on the net, and he said like, yeah, I had a team of lawyers on it, and there's not really something that we gonna do about it, because these devils are a part of this problem, and they are the problem, man. And same thing with the necrophilia. There were two females that filed charges against an 18-year-old, man that was doing some nasty things to the corpse of these females, their mother. And they found out and pressed charges, but same Grapperhaus, the same damn devil. If you take a look at this damn devil, you understand why. He ain't about that. He was like, yeah, we already have people, Salakia, smacking and stuff, but you have people, we had, that was when he had the lawyers on it, and they said like, yeah, there are other laws that cover this, and they didn't really want to mess with it, and the guy didn't even got punished, and that's the filthy shit that they are doing, man. It's a pure devil, man. And they all in this together, so-called fighting for justice. They ain't fighting for justice. They just, fighting against everything that is exposing them and that is against their plan, man. That's what the devil is doing. If you go to let me see. So Exodus 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. So they got a lot of people in their head right now, because we are given into the hands of this devil, but he refused to let us go, just like Pharaoh back in the day, man. So now the Most High is going to send his son Yahweh Shai to save us from these damn monkeys, man. So we need Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, because take a look at the world, man. They're polluting everything, even the air they need to breathe. The same air that they need to breathe, they're polluting the same air, man. These people are base men, as the scriptures say, man. And that's why the scriptures say, he that leading into captivity must go into captivity, man. So they need to pay for this, man. And I want to go into something more. Habakkuk 2, because these people, their spirit is not upright in them, man. Habakkuk 2, verse 4. Behold, behold, his soul, which is lifted up full of pride, man, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So this man is wicked as hell, man. He's not upright. He's proud, and he's not upright, man. He's unjust, man. He's the ungodly, profane, outside the temple, doing all types of wicked things, and kidnapping children and sacrificing them, and doing all types of craziness, man. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, need to keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, heap it unto him all people. So this man is going left and right, telling other people what to do in other countries, and he can't stop, man. He always wants more, because he is not in trouble as other men. That's why this whole court system, ain't really messing them up. Psalm 73, verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. That's why, man. They are the wicked, and their court system is in favor to them, because they build up this system, man. They cast the words of their Heavenly Father behind themselves, and they consent with thieves and with adulterers, man. They are protecting them. And how do they do that? They let these damn thieves go, you know? They let people go for crimes that they should be punished for. They let people get divorces, females get divorces, multiple times, and they become millionaires, man, or well set, you know. So this devil needs to be put to a stop, man, and he will be put to a stop, man. And I wanted to go into because that Epstein, Salakia, a whoremonger is let me see, man. A whoremonger is a pimp, man. Ephesians 5:5. For this you know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man who is an idolater had any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh Shai Mashiach and of Yahweh. So you need to know that, man. And the devil can't make it anyway. But let alone one that is pimping, especially in these human traffic rings, a whoremonger. Let me see. Debauchee goes also in male prostitutes, but I wanted let me see this because there's more out there. Let me see, Salaki. See here, so this is also what I wanted to get in. 1 Timothy 1, verse 10, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for men stealers, for liars, for perjured persons, and for perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. Because, let me jump up to verse 8. Because 1 Timothy 1 and 8, but we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully. Knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly and for sinners, for unholy and profane, for murderers of fathers and murderers of mothers, for manslayers, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, being damn sodomites, so pimps, sodomites, all of them, man. You being out there doing things that you shouldn't be doing according to the scriptures, being a damn murderer, being wicked against your parents and all that, for men stealers, for liars, let me go into that man stealers because that's what Esau's doing, man. And a lot of our people, they're out there and pimping and putting, broads on the streets, so to say. That ain't the way, man. And also with the dope, that's basically going into pharmakia, which is witchcraft, man. Suffer not the witch to live is what the scriptures say, man. For perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine, according to the glorious gospel of the blessed power Yahweh, which was committed to my trust. So let me go into a few words here. Whoremongers on the pornos, man stealers. Here it goes in to what I was talking about, what I was showing you, what these people were talking about, what they are talking about that these devils are doing. A slave dealer, kidnapper, man stealer. You're supposed to be put to death. Thus saith the Bible, man. Of a man who unjustly reduces free men to slavery. That's what Esau has been doing. Of one who steals the slaves of others and sells them. You're an enslaver. I mean, look where this goes into. So both man, beast. Yeah, man. So let me jump back. So you see that these devils need to be, held accountable for all the wickedness that they have been doing, man. And they will be held accountable, and they will go into slavery for everything that they have been doing, man. And the perjurer goes into, one that swears falsely, a perjurer, an oath, i.e. falsely, a forswear, perjured person. And that is what Esau, he broke. He had more than 500 treaties with the so-called Native Americans, and he broke every single one of them, man. And he raped, robbed, and murdered. So this man it has a lot coming, man. Perjurer, meaning a person guilty of perjury. Let me just go into that then. Perjury.
Perjury.
The offense of willfully telling an untruth or making a misrepresentation under oath. And that is what Esau is doing in his court system, man. Violation of oath for swearing oneself, making false statements, which goes into, so, breaking your word. That's what it says here in the Dutch. Woord is word, breuk is broken. And that's what Esau is all about. Not keeping his word. He's a damn liar. So he gonna say one thing and do the other. You go into the word whore. You already know what that is. Let me go into the word monger, which goes into merchant, trader, broker. So you're trading hoes, basically. Slave dealer goes into that too. Dealer, trader, slave trader. You see? So that's a pimp right there to, get that in there. But these devils will pay for everything that they have done, man. Let me just Numbers 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So that's the thing that Esau needs to go through, man. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You're going to be slain, man. And the beautiful part is you're going to go into captivity, man. Revelation 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. I mean, we're waiting for this, man. For this devil to go down, man. And to have a world where our children can play, without having to be afraid, man. Because in the kingdom we're going to have that, man. Rest is allowed, because here, if you go into Second Ezra, the 8th chapter, plenteousness is prepared for us, man. And this devil, Esau, he's going down, man. He's going to be going into captivity for all the things, all the filth that he has been doing, man. But yeah, man, y'all desire, y'all were edified. Y'all desire to the next video. Shalom.